Cavalier Nation. I am Josh Pierce. I am a member of Chromium Winds as well as a former marching member of the Cavaliers, and I've been a part of the organization for as long as I can remember, with my dad being in the Corps as well and from volunteering.
Hi, I'm Ellie Pierce. I marched Chromium Winds 17, 18, and 19. And same with Josh. I've been in the organization as long as I can remember with our dad marching. And today we're going to be watching a clip from Chromium Winds' 2018 production Spellbound.
Well, 2018 was just personally one of my favorite shows I've ever performed, ever. It was just so high energy. It was very just in your face. It was very enjoyable music. The vibe of the show was great. We had Greg Larson, a former Cavalier, as our featured performer as the voodoo priest himself. Then he just nailed that role with a huge bushy beard he had grown. He had long hair with it and everything. And she was our voodoo doll, and she came to life halfway through the show.
It was pretty crazy when Andrew came up to me and was like, "Oh yeah, we want you to be one of our featured performers. You're going to be the doll," and explained the whole show to me. And I saw the uniforms. I was like, this is actually really incredible. And it was the voodoo priest, Greg, was controlling me, which I was controlling the horns and the woodwinds and everything. So what I was doing, they were doing. And then that's when I started to gain the consciousness, like, oh my God, I'm being controlled. Like, this is not the life I want to live. I want to live my own life.
So being a part of the Cavalier organization to me has always meant many different things. One of those big ones being family, because of the fact that I grew up alongside the Corps with my parents volunteering from the early 2000s, and then becoming an actual member myself in 16, and then expanding onto this other branch of the organization with Chromium has been just an incredible experience. And to the amount of education I've gained from the organization is something that I can carry with me for the rest of my life and pass on to others, so that the Cavalier way is being pushed on throughout the rest of the world.
I went to my first show when I was like 5 or 6 months old, and it was a Cavaliers show because my parents were volunteering. And when I first heard of Chromium, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And that's when I started like reaching out. I was like, oh, this would be like a really fun thing to do. Like, I could be with my brother. I could be part of the Cavaliers without like being able to march with them. And it was just a really fun thing to feel included in the organization with being a female and not being a volunteer, like actually being a member of them.
And as we are reaching the end of today's Stimulus-72 video, I would like to take a second to thank everyone who's already donated. Your donation is very, very warm welcomed, and it's helping the Corps tremendously. And anyone else who hasn't yet, we would like to extend this to everyone else to please do whatever you can to help the Corps get through the 72nd year, so that the 73rd year can be the best the Corps has ever been.
All you need to do is go to give.cavaliers.org, and any donation helps.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you.